What is going on, everybody? Mattel22 here today, bringing you guys a plethora of figures. So today, well, guys, not just today, yesterday, I promised you that in today's video we would be covering the entire run of Elite Sanity figures. So you can see I have all the packaging. It's a little clustered right now because there is quite a lot of packaging, but they're all different waves, and they'll just push all that stuff down for now. Alright, so let's start off with Eric Young. You can see Eric Young is Elite 65. Nice shot of Eric Young on the side. Standard Elite style packaging. You got Eric Young right there. I didn't pick up any of the other figures in this wave. I might try to track down that Roman and the Rusev and the Aiden English, but we'll see. Eric Young right there. That's the bottom, and that's the top. So that is pretty much it for EY. Looking at Nikki Cross, so she is a part of Elite 66. You can see a picture of Nikki Cross right there. Nice shot of her on the back. And in this wave, I just got the Bludger Brothers. Excuse me, guys, that's a yawn. But pretty cool, and pretty much same style packaging for the first three is pretty much the same. So again, Alexander Wolf, the only difference was he was a Target exclusive. So you can see SmackDown's collector edition right there. At the time this came out, he was a member of SmackDown, but not anymore. So pretty cool shot of Alexander Wolf right there. See him on the back, of course. No other figures, but very cool. I gotta say, I ended up having to pay quite a bit to get this guy, but I'm really happy I did because he completes that Sanity. And Killian Dane was another Target exclusive, but this was in the NXT TakeOver line, so you could see Killian Dane, his debut December 7th, 2016. Picture of Killian Dane right there. On the back, some other NXT figures. The only other one I got was Aleister Black because I'm waiting for Elite Drew McIntyre. That wasn't $100, and I didn't want this Ruby Riot. So there you go. NXT TakeOver. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So let's get rid of all the packaging, and let's kind of do this one by one, and we'll kind of break it down with each of them with their Sanity gear, and then we'll get all the extra gear off, and then we'll kind of go through it from there. So starting it off, actually before I get into it, guys, I will say this is probably going to be quite a long video because there is quite a bit to talk about here. So if you wanna go have a drink, get yourself a nice drink, get yourself a snack. What kind of snacks do you guys like? What do you like to eat when you're watching YouTube videos? I'll tell you guys, I'm on a diet, so I don't eat junk food a lot. But when I do eat junk food, I like Ruffles Original. That's my favorite chip ever. So that's what I like to watch when I'm watching a really lengthy YouTube video. Maybe a Diet Coke. Let me know in the comments. What do you guys like to eat or drink when you're watching YouTube videos? But anyway, back to the video. So you can see Eric Young right there. You can see he's got a little patch on the left side. I can't tell what that says. Even when I look closely, I can't see what it says, and it's got Canada flag on that side. The patch on this side. On the back, it's got the Sanity, big Sanity logo. Looks really, really cool. And he comes with the green bandana, whatever you want to call that, not a face protector, but the green mask. So this is kind of like a forest green, like a forest, almost like a I don't really want to say it, but almost like a puke green. So I think that's pretty cool. So really cool. You can see the zipper on the vest, just really nice. I mean, you could even see the zipper on the side, and there's a little bit of texturing on the side there and on that side as well. So I think the EY's vest definitely looks really cool. Like I said, we'll talk about all their entrance gear, and then we'll get the entrance gear off and then look at the figures outside of the gear. So for Nikki Cross, she has her weird Cenobite glasses. Have you guys ever seen Hellraiser? There's one Cenobite that wears glasses like that, and she has this kind of camouflage mask. Her vest is similar but slightly different. It does have the Sanity logo on the back, but it's solid white as opposed to Eric Young, which has a lot more colors, blue and orange. And there's a brown background. Hers is just kind of solid white. You can see there is a little bit of sculpting on the side. And on these pieces that hang down, these little extra pieces, you can see a little bit of red paint. So that's a nice feature. And hers is, of course, buckled shut. They did paint the buckles, which I really like. All the buckles, all the little snaps are painted. It's just, again, like I stress about it so much, it's just a little detail. But it really, really makes a big difference in the figure. You can see where the zipper is. It's painted too. On the back. Other than that, not a lot going on. She has her hood, of course, and she, of course, has a flag for Scotland because she is Scottish. And you can see hers is, it's not really zipped up, but it's just kind of clipped. So that's pretty cool. I like it. Like I said, they really did a good job with all these vests. Let's look at Killian Dane. Well, you know what, we've been let's go in order. We've been looking at Alexander Wolf. So his jacket, he's probably the best out of all these figures, if I had to pick one. So on the back of his jacket, just looks awesome. He's got the same Sanity logo, but you could see the red, yellow, blue, just really nice. And on the sleeves, so Nikki Cross and Eric Young, they don't have sleeves. You could see a lot of the red on his sleeves, reddish brown, kind of like a burgundy. And it's obviously just paint that's splashed everywhere. Just looks amazing. On the hood, there's some stitching. I mean, on the side of the hood, it says Sanity. He's got the spades, playing card style mask. Flag for Germany right there. And the flag for Germany looks really cool. You can see he's got the zipper as well, but it's more of a copper. And on the left-hand side, he's got like a skull, which is a really nice detail. I think Alistair Black, I think Alexander Wolf, I think I like his jacket the best. The only problem, it's the hard plastic, so it's not really posable. But, I mean, if he's just kind of standing, then either way, I think it looks really, really great. And for Killian Dane, he's probably the least impressive. So you can see on the back, he's got the gold Sanity logo with the kind of Ireland kind of symbol, which looks good. And there's a lot of snaps on his, and they're all painted, which is nice. They could have lazed out, but they didn't. You can see some stitching on the side, and then he's got some stuff hanging down here, a little furry bit, white thing, green thing with some black, and there's actually 2 shades of green in that. So that's really, really nice. And around his hood, he has the fur, and he's got the fur around the sleeves. Pretty much just a standard black mask and black hood. I wouldn't say Killian Dane is bad. You can even see some fur on the sides of the vest, which is nice. I'm not trying to say he's bad to any degree, but I think it's just, for me, I think he's just the least impressive out of all 4 of these figures. And I'll just talk about this really quick. So Eric Young comes with alternate hands. He has the kind of clenched open hands, and then he has the outstretched hands. And then Alexander Wolf, same deal. He has the white outstretched hands and the sculpted fist. So I just wanted to touch on those really quick. For the rest of them, Killian Dane and Nikki Cross, they don't come with any alternate hands. So why don't we go ahead and do a little skip ahead, and we'll get all these guys out, and then they'll go down. We'll get them out of their entrance gear, and then we'll continue our look at Sanity. Alright, so there we go. We have all of our Sanity members out of their gear. One thing to note, I actually didn't realize this at first, but Nikki Cross, her hood and her mask are actually attached. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, I didn't realize that at first, but alright. So looking at Eric Young out of the package, really cool. I love the detail on the tattoo. Really bright, really vibrant. I mean, I still can't tell what it is, but just really, really nice looking. And you can see it goes off on the shoulder blade a little bit. Focus. His gear is kind of got the same dark forest green as the mask, but it says Sanity right there, and it's got the Sanity logo all on the front. A lot of nice detail in the boots. So you can see they're folded open. That's kind of how he wore them. He has the yellow laces. And on the knee pads, again, this knee pad kind of matches the gear. And then he has this one just kind of blue one, which looks okay. They did paint the knees. I don't really understand why. So if you take the knee pads off, his knees are just kind of painted. But really cool. The boots look really good. And then his hands just have black. They're all just black wrapped around them. Well, black tape. Focus, there we go. Face sculpt. God, why can't you focus? Why are you being like that? Why are you being like this? Face sculpt is really good. Holy crap. They knocked the face sculpt out of the park on Eric Young. And again, he's got that real FX face technology. Really good. You can see he's got that crazy not all there look. Sculpt on the hair is nice. Nice color. And I mean, sculpted beard is nice as well. I like it. It's kind of a shame that now he's bald. He doesn't have the hair or the beard, which is okay. EY still looks pretty cool. Kind of going over his articulation. His ab crunch. Head moves side to side. We do get a forward and back. Arm moves up to here. Moves in this far. Out that far. He's got a bicep swivel. Single jointed elbow. Wrist rotation and wrist hinge. Waist twist. Hips move out this far. Kicks this far forward. Kicks. Doesn't kick back at all. Double jointed knee, which kind of gets cut off by the knee pad. And he's got a boot swivel. No ankle rockers or no ankle pivot. I'm sure he's supposed to have it, but on mine, they don't move. So that is Eric Young. I don't know if I'm going to go over articulation with all of them, because they all kind of somewhat share the articulation. So, and just to show you, these do come on and off pretty easy. So I'll get Eric Young all back in his gear so you can see. You just slide it on the arms, lift it above the head, and then it comes around like that. And then you just tuck the mask in, and then there you go. All right, for Nikki Cross, again, really excellent face sculpt. Really, really digging the sculpt on the hair. Her corset, which she wears, it's hard to explain. It's like a really, really soft rubber. Really nice. It's got some nice dry wash on it. And there is some paint with the silver. Soft rubber. Like I said, I really like this. I don't know why they don't do this more often. You could conceivably remove this if you want to and have her just in a bra. I don't know why you would, though, because she doesn't wrestle like that. So I don't know why you would do that. But if that's your deal, then you can do that. On the side, can you focus? Can you focus, please? Stop being an ass. On the side of the pants, she does have the Sanity logo, and the pants actually have the same kind of feel as the corset. And you can even see some paint and stuff on the back. So that's really, really cool. I never noticed that before. But you can see the Sanity logo and some ripping there. Other than that, just plain boots with the pants a bit long at the bottom. Nothing on the arms. Sculpt on the hair is good. Good color. Alright, so Nikki Cross head moves side to side. We get a forward and back. Arm moves up to here. Arms feel really soft, like they're about to break. In this far, out that far, we got a bicep swivel. Single jointed elbow, wrist rotation. No wrist hinge. Do we? Nope. We got a diaphragm joint, so that moves in any direction. Hips move out this far. And I forgot you could see the zipper for her pants there. So there you go. Kicks this far forward. Kicks. Doesn't kick back at all. single jointed knee, ankle pivot, and no ankle rockers. And Nikki, for her entrance gear, kind of the same deal. Actually, take a minute just to appreciate this figure. I never took her out of her entrance gear before. She just looks really great. See, why can't Mattel do like fabric and stuff like this more often? You know, like how do you go from that to hard plastic jackets that you can't pose? I don't get it. But anyway, okay, get your arm in there. Yeah, get your arm in there. Come on. Not difficult. There you go. And actually, I was trying to think, like, how do you get this off? But actually, the jacket, the vest, it just pegs there. So you can just kind of pop that there, and then there you go. And like I said, for her mask and hood are attached, so you just pop that on. Easy peasy, and you just slide the glasses in, and there we go. There is Nikki Cross. Damo took a dive. All right. I don't know what's going on with Alexander Wolf. So, again, excellent face sculpt. Looks like he has no teeth. I don't know. I don't know why. Just to me, it looks like he has no teeth. But love the sculpt on the hair. Love the sculpt on the beard. This is a separate piece. Not the same kind of style as... I guess he's got a tattoo there. I never noticed that. Not the same kind of style as Nikki Cross's, but a similar, a soft rubber. You can see a little bit of paint up there, and then he's got the Sanity logo, some silver right there. A lot of detail in the pants. Just Sanity logo right there. You can see some silver going on the back, some more different colors. All the red on the inside of the legs, even going into the boots. He's got a little, you can see he's got a little bit of blue. Excuse me, guys. This is been talking for a while. Usually I'm not talking for this long. So like I said, when I said get a drink, I should have got a drink too. And I forgot to mention this little vest thing is a separate piece, and then the singlet is just kind of painted on. His hands just has a white tape. Like I said, a lot of nice detail. I mean, on the sides, really did a good job with the pants. I won't go over his articulation because I already kind of went over the articulation on Eric Young, and the guys all kind of share the same articulation. And to get this jacket on, like I said, it is a little bit trickier. So you just want to go in one arm, try to get that on, and then you have to try to get the other arm in. I wouldn't try to do this if you have the outstretched hands. I feel like that wouldn't work very well. And then you just kind of have to maneuver them back in place. Try to get the vest sitting nicely. And then there you go. And then again, the face mask just pops on like so. Alright, so I already mentioned that Killian Dane was probably my least favorite, which is not, again, it's not to say he's bad in any way, but let's just get into it. So, sculpt on the hair is good. It's got the sculpted beard. I like the face sculpt. I like the beady eye kind of face sculpt. Color is nice, and then it's a nice touch. They added the painted chest hair because he is a hairy man, so that does fit. This is a separate piece, and it just kind of hangs over his black trunks. Other than that, he's got the black knee pads, some nice silver paint, and some nice fur sculpting on the boots. Like I said, he's all about the fur. He wears a lot of fur, this guy. Alright. You can see some zippers in the back and some buckles all on the side. So it looks really cool. Alright. This is a separate piece. Soft piece, sorry, I should say. So no issues with those little tassels. He's got the tassels with the fur in the front as well. You can see some more paint on the buckle, and you can see Sanity logo right there. They painted his butt cheeks. I cannot even begin to fathom why they would do that, but they painted his butt cheeks. So there you go. I don't know. Like I said, I don't understand the reason for that. Maybe it's to make his ring trunks look more defined. I don't know. I don't understand it. I forgot to talk about the skin tone too. So Killian Dane is very light. Eric Young looks like he's darker and tanned, and then Alexander Wolf and Nikki Cross are somewhere in between. And then this same thing as Alexander Wolf, but not as tough because it doesn't have sleeves. So you can just fold that back on like that, and then make sure the head's in place. Bring that down. And again, that just kind of goes in there. And there we have it, guys. There is our full Elite Sanity. It's kind of sad because Sanity is no longer a group. I guess WWE just couldn't think of anything to do with them, and then it is what it is. I mean, when this group came to the main roster, they came without Nikki Cross. She stayed down in NXT, and arguably she's the one, not even arguably, she's the one that's done the best at the time of recording this. She's Raw women, one half of the women's tag team champions. She's on TV every week. She's on the pay-per-views. I would say Alexander Wolf is doing well too. He's back in NXT UK. Killian Dane is back on NXT, working a program with Matt Riddle. He's with Imperium. And then Eric Young is just kind of chasing the 24/7 title. So it's too bad, because this was a really nice group. I really like these guys. It's too bad WWE just couldn't figure out what to do with them. But at the end of the day, any negative thing aside, I'm really happy that we got these figures. I really, really like these figures. And I know they're not technically accurate anymore. But just like the Bludgeon Brothers, I'm going to continue to keep these. I'm going to keep these figures because they're just really, really nice. And guys, I hope you thought this video was really, really nice. I hope you liked it. As always, guys, if you did, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Make sure you visit my social media links in the description if you want to come check me out on social media. Of course, you don't have to. You don't ever have to. But if you want to, they're there. Just know that they're there. Please also check out The Sanctuary on Facebook and YouTube. Check out Clickbait Wrestling on Facebook and YouTube. If you didn't like the video, and I hope you did, feel free to thumbs it down, guys, and hopefully you'll come back and check out my next video and give this channel another chance. So the next figure we're going to be looking at is the Endgame Thanos Build-A-Figure Wave Hercules. So if you want to come check that out, then make sure you subscribe, turn your notifications on so you don't miss that. But guys, that is it. Have a great day whenever you're watching this, whatever day it is you're watching this. I hope you have yourselves a great day, and hopefully these guys are all still doing what I said they were doing at the time of watching this. But if not, then hopefully they're all doing something better. Guys, have a great day. I will catch you in the next video, and bye.